Hi, welcome to the official Leaders Dream Big YouTube channel.
We hope that through this platform, we'll be able to inspire young women to pursue higher education and believe they can achieve anything through hard work and determination. Hi, and welcome to the Good Work Habits and Goal Setting video. My name is Esther Yu, and I am the Y-High Chapter Treasurer for Leaders Dream Big. In this video, I'll be discussing how to set good work habits and goals. So first, what are good work habits? Good work habits are habits that you can adopt that will help you prioritize and complete your work in the most efficient way. Good work habits can lead to productivity, reliability, efficiency, and teamwork. And developing these habits will make your tasks easier in the future and help you reduce your stress. Now, I will be giving some examples of good work habits that you can adopt. The first essential good work habit is being organized. This can help you get all your work done in the most efficient way possible. Some methods that I've listed here are using a planner, and I've listed some applications and websites that you can use if you do not have a physical planner. This can help you organize all your events, classes, deadlines, so you won't forget anything. Next, you can set alarms throughout the day. This can help you maintain a consistent routine and not procrastinate. The third method that I'm going to talk about is having a binder that is split up into different sections. These sections can be whatever works for you. Some examples of sections you can use are for your different classes, or 3 different sections that are to do, doing, and done. This helps you have a system so you don't lose anything and you have a way to keep track of everything. Another good work habit is developing a technique that works for you. So some possible techniques that you can try out are the Pomodoro technique. This is basically where you work or study in 25-minute blocks, and in between each 25-minute block is a 5-minute break that you can give yourself. This has been proven to be a very efficient and effective way to study and be able to retain all the information that you're studying. The next method is getting things done, or GTD method. This is when you write everything down that you need to get done, and then you break everything into smaller, manageable actions. And then you immediately start working on those actions. And then the bigger actions you start to break down afterwards, and then start working on the smaller actions that you just broke down. And then the last method that I'm going to talk about is important urgent matrix. So in the picture below, you can see that there are 4 different quadrants in a square. And each one is labeled. So you're gonna organize each task into one of those quadrants. So if you have something that's important and urgent, you would put in the green quadrant and you would do that first. And then if you have something that's not important and is not urgent, you put it in the red quadrant and you would delete it, and so on. Remember that being balanced is essential to your success, so give yourself a break if you need it. Next is managing your study space. Although many people might think that this is a small thing that you don't really need to worry about, it is actually pretty significant to maximizing your productivity. So you can do this just by having a designated workspace where you're away from any distractions. And this can be a room, a library, or a local cafe, just somewhere where it's quiet. Next is taking notes. So you can take notes in class, and this can prepare you for when you have an exam or a big project that's near. It's better to just look over your notes and get the main ideas and the main points than having to go through the whole textbook or all your materials. Handwriting information has actually been proven to help you retain your information better, but you can still take notes digitally. I would recommend that when you're taking notes, you try to use phrases rather than full sentences, and try to use your own words. Try to develop a system that works the best for you. Next is asking questions. This might be one of the most important ones out of the ones that I'm talking about. A lot of people might just dismiss the importance of asking questions. However, it can indicate interest and can impress teachers. Also, it's better to ask questions when you're confused and actually get an answer and have clarification than just relying on yourself and just winging it. Some possible people that you can ask are your teacher, parent, or friends. Lastly is studying efficiently. Although this is kind of obvious, it is hard to actually execute. So some ways that you can study efficiently is splitting up your materials into chunks and having enough time to look over everything thoroughly. Some methods that you can use are making flashcards, having a study session with a friend, or writing out practice problems. Next, we're going to discuss goal setting. So why should we set goals? Goal setting is important because it helps you gain long-term vision while also having short-term motivation. Goals help you organize your time and resources so you can make the most out of your life. And when you actually have goals in place, you can feel yourself making progress. So how do you exactly set goals? One method of setting goals is the SMART goals. So a way to make sure that your goals are powerful and actually effective is making them SMART goals. Although this method might not work for everybody, it is pretty helpful for the majority of people. So basically, each letter in SMART stands for different things that should be applicable to your goals. So S stands for specific. So don't have anything broad like I am going to do better in my classes. Be specific. What grade are you going to get and stuff like that. How much are you going to improve? So next is measurable. Make sure it's something that's quantifiable. So basically make sure it's like a number. So like I'm going to get from a C to a B in my math class or something like that. And attainable, make sure it's actually realistic, make sure you can actually, attain it. And it's not so far out of your reach that it's impossible. And then R is relevant. Make sure it's relevant to your own values and your long-term goals, which I'm going to be talking about in a little bit. And it's relevant to what you're trying to achieve in your life right now. And then lastly is T. T is for time bound. So make sure you have a deadline or some kind of time frame in which you're gonna achieve these goals. So next is setting life goals. Setting life goals means that you have some kind of overarching goals that you can strive towards. So these are just broad goals for far in the future that you want to achieve. So some categories that you can make life goals in are education, career, financial, and whatever works for you, whatever you want to achieve in your current life and situation. Next are short-term goals. So your short-term goals would be working toward your life goals. So these are smaller goals that lead up to your life goals. So you can start with like 5 years in the future, then 1 year, then 6 months, and then so on until you're down to what you're going to do that day to work toward your long-term goal. This will help you actually take steps in the present and make progress toward your overarching goal. And make sure to reflect back on your progress and goals every once in a while so you can just change them if your values have changed or just adjust them to what is realistic toward you. And yeah.
Thanks for watching this video.
Subscribe to our channel for more resources on college and career, leadership, education, interview with leaders, and more.
Also, follow our other social media pages for updates and upcoming events.
Check out our website for some more ways you can get involved in this project and learn some more about who we are and what we do.